Hi guys, thank you for agreeing to review my Capstone project. It's an iPad game that I called Oorzaak Lab. So I'm going to show you the simulator here on my iMac. And if you have an Xcode on your own Apple device, your own Apple computer, and you want to try this code yourself, I put it on my server. It's on nullkey.net-misc with a capital M, and there's a file called proto4.zip, so you can download that and you can open it in Xcode and run it on a simulator if you want to. If not, then I'm just going to show you what it looks like right now. So this is my game, and the idea is oh wait. So I'm just gonna turn off the sound for a second so I can talk. The idea is to do a kind of a rule guessing game, um, which means that there is some kind of a hidden rule or a pattern that you try to discover. The player has to discover. And in this specific case, I try to kind of wrap it in a kind of science fiction-y type story in which you're on a faraway planet and you're exploring the materials on the planet and you're trying to create all kinds of materials from them. So that's kind of a story around that little exercise of discovering the rule. And I'm gonna just to show the game, I'm gonna start a new profile. Create a new profile. I'm gonna change my name from Dr. Smart to Dr. No, wait. Not that I'm a real doctor, but oh. I think I had autocorrect, which is very annoying. Now it's fine, and I can choose this image and create a profile. And well, just so you know that there's this page of info. It's not a very interesting page, and I can go into a new game, and the game will start with this little intro, which are only displayed when I start a new game, a new profile, and it's going to tell me about the arc story about being on a planet and trying to identify substances. And because I created a new profile, I'm getting these tips here. For example, get to know the game with one ingredient. So I want to start with an easy version of the game. I can start with one ingredient, two ingredients, to three ingredients, and they suggest one ingredient. So that sounds like a pretty good idea. And here we have another tip that says to drag ingredients from the shelves to the empty block on the conveyor belt. So this is, and I can customize my profile, and I can toggle the background noise and get the hints. Yes. I'm just gonna, well, I don't want this because that will make it hard for you guys to hear me, so I'm just gonna cancel those right now. And I'm going to drag this green liquid. Now I have designated the materials on the planet to be a goo, which is kind of a solid but not really, a dust, which is this little mound of stuff, and an ooze. And they all come in these four colors: the yellow, orange, purple, and green. So I'm just gonna click this button right now, get this little animation, and I have actually got something that matches with the material that I'm searching for. So that means that I'm on my way to actually completing this line of successful tests. So just to show how it looks when the test is unsuccessful, I'm just gonna drag this yellow dust. And I did not get a match here, so I'm just gonna go next and just puts the here on the side, kind of discarded. So what I did learn here is that the green liquid did work. So either green is the secret rule here, or liquid is the secret rule here. Because I have only one ingredient, that means that I have one option for the rule. Actually, if I had left the clues on, it would have sent me to the journal at this point, but let's just go a few more steps. I'm going to drag this green goo right over here and see if the secret rule is green. No, it's not. So now I know, I'm pretty sure that that means that we're looking for just liquids. And that is a match. I can show you another one with a different color liquid. That is also a match. So I can complete the last 3 steps here. But I want to show you the journal, which is a part that's kind of maybe the more educational aspect that I try to incorporate in this game, which is you try to kind of have an hypothesis based on your tests as to what the secret rule might be. So in this case, I'm pretty sure that the rule is liquid, but let's just say that that's not the rule I should make. Let's just say I'm going to guess that it's green, just to show you how the game responds to that. And I'm just going to finish the last 3 blocks here. So this will be the last one. And I finished it, but I got this red check mark that says your science skills are improving. So what it really means, and again, if I had left the hints, it would have said so the first time we hit that complete screen. There are 3 types of ways to kind of complete a level, and that is one way you can just ignore the whole notebook and hypothesis feature and just try guessing it like a puzzle game, just guessing it all the way until the end, and then you get some kind of a yellow line here. Or you can do try the hypothesis and then either succeed and get a green check mark, or fail and get a red check mark. So let's just do another game and see how that works. Let's do the 2 ingredients. And I'm going to just leave the hints on just to see what it looks like. I'm going to drag green liquid and yellow goo. See what that looks like. It says push the button to start mixing the ingredients. That's because we didn't see this kit before. And this is no match. I'm going to try. It says the last experiment had a negative result. Try to figure out why it failed. So that's a very helpful thing. Let's try completely different things. Let's try an orange goo and a purple dust. I'll try to cover some color combinations. That is not a match as well. So the 2 ingredient is actually kind of hard to start with, but let's see, a few more color combinations. Oh, actually, that is very similar to the first one we tried. That is not what I wanted. Let's go with a purple and green. I haven't done anything purple and green. So it's pretty hard until you actually hit on one thing, and then you can kind of just tweak that one thing. So I'm gonna continue guessing a few more rounds like this. But I think that's kind of interesting, because if you are indeed a scientist, then guessing could be really a part of your thing. I'm just going to try a few materials of the same type. That is not a thing. Let's try try two goos together. Oh, and I have a match. That's very interesting. So here's the tip. Your last experiment had a positive result. Try to figure out why it succeeded. Was it the type of the first ingredient, the type of the second ingredient, or the type of both ingredients? Or was it the color of the first ingredient, the color of the second ingredient, or the color of both ingredients? So, and then use the notebook backup to access your journal, but I'm not going to do it quite yet because I want to think about this for a second. I know this is not just a color combination because I've tried yellows and green before and it didn't work. So I think it's either two solids together or one solid and one color. So let's try two solids first just to see if that works well for this. And I think it is two solids. So I'm going to actually go in here and I'm going to, it explains about the journal. And yes, I'm going to close the hints for now. I'm going to try to specify two solids. Now this is a little bit, I try to make this functional, so I know that people might want to change their opinion and stuff like that, so you can actually change. Oh, there's a bug right there. Or maybe I didn't release it on the right spot. I don't quite know, but I have two solids there now. And I'm going to continue just filling out two solids because I'm pretty sure that I have the correct combination there. But theoretically, this is a game that I was hoping would be meant for children, and I don't know how well they can actually do the logic that I did before, but hopefully they can. I have way too many greens here. Not that it matters. This doesn't make a very clean pattern. And let's do two purples. Let's get wild. And let's do two green yellows. This is my idea of getting wild, yeah? This will be the end of that round. And I get a green check mark that says great scientific investigation. So that was pretty exciting. And of course I have my profile page that has all of my results, and if I get more results than the spaces here, it will just push the old results away. So this is my game so far, and obviously this would be the point where I would have it user tested extensively, because I've been working on this game by myself and I'm very tunnel visioned about it, and I don't know exactly the right things to correct or not. I've kind of tested it on my husband and already did some changes that he suggested. But if you have any more suggestions for me, then please do tell me. And that's it. That's my game. I hope you like it, and thank you.